Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain you about the relative atomic mass, relative molecular mass, and mole concept. And while using mole concept, we will solve some of the numericals. Let us see what is relative atomic mass. Relative atomic mass or atomic weight, abbreviated as RAM. The relative atomic mass of an element is a number that represents how many times an atom of the element is heavier than 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. That is, relative atomic mass is mass of one atom of an element by 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. In this sense, relative atomic mass is a comparative number. We compare the mass of an atom with carbon 12. Then we get the relative atomic mass. Here we take the mass of one atom of an element and we compare with 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. For example, relative atomic mass of oxygen is 16. It means one atom of oxygen is 16 times heavier than 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. It is important to know that relative atomic mass has no unit. Here it is written relative atomic mass of oxygen is 16. No unit is written here. But atomic mass unit is expressed as atomic mass unit, abbreviated as AMU or unified simple U. Let us see with example. Relative atomic mass of sodium is 23 and atomic mass of sodium is 23 AMU atomic mass unit. Similarly, atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5 atomic mass unit. So students, atomic mass of sodium is 23, atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5, atomic mass of oxygen is, if we say, 16 U or 16 AMU. Here we can see the atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. That means it is not the whole number, it is fractional. So, dear students, some of the elements have fractional atomic mass. Let us see why they have the fractional atomic mass. Here is the question. Why do some elements have fractional atomic mass? Actually, most natural elements are a mixture of two or more isotopes. Isotopes, they are the atoms of same element having same atomic number but different mass number. And these natural elements are the mixtures of two or more isotopes having constant composition, and this composition depends on their abundance in the nature. Let us see with an example. Chlorine 1735, chlorine 1737. The abundance of chlorine 1735 is 75% and 1737 is 25%. When we calculate 35 into 3, we will get the ratio 3:1. When we calculate 35 into 3 plus 37 into 1 and divided by 3 plus 1, we will get 35.5 AMU. This is the fractional atomic mass of chlorine. Dear students, here are some questions. You will find the average atomic mass of copper 2963, copper 2965. Here it is given the abundance 75% and 25%. In case of boron 510 and boron 511, the abundance is 20% and 80%. So you will try to find the average atomic mass. This is also the fractional atomic mass. Let us move to the next topic, relative molecular mass or molecular weight, abbreviated as RMM. Let us see what is relative molecular mass. The relative molecular mass of an element or a compound. Here, relative molecular mass, it is of element or compound. It is the number which represents how many times one molecule of the substance, one molecule of the element or one molecule of the compound is heavier than 1/12 the mass of one atom of carbon 12. Let us see with an example. Relative molecular mass of carbon dioxide. Atomic mass of carbon is 12. Atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Here are two atoms of oxygen, so it is 2 into 16. After calculation we will get 44. So relative molecular mass of carbon dioxide is 44 and molecular mass of carbon dioxide, it is 44 AMU, atomic mass unit. Now gram atomic mass. Let us see what is gram atomic mass. When the atomic mass of an element is expressed in gram, it is simply called gram atomic mass. Let us see with an example. Atomic mass of sodium is 23 AMU. So gram atomic mass of sodium is 23 gram. Similarly, gram molecular mass and gram molecular mass is also called molar mass. The molecular mass of a substance when expressed in grams, then it is called gram molecular mass or molar mass. Here, let us find the molecular mass of water. The molecular mass of water is 18 AMU. So, gram molecular mass of water is 18 gram. Gram molecular mass and molecular mass are equal in number. It is 18 and it is 18. Only the units are different. One more important thing is 1 gram atom. What is 1 gram atom? It is the quantity of the element which weighs equal to its atomic mass. It will be clear with this example. Gram atomic mass of oxygen is 16 gram. Therefore, 16 gram of oxygen contains 1 gram atom of oxygen. Similarly, 32 gram of oxygen gas is equal to 1 gram molecule of oxygen gas. 16 gram oxygen atom, 1 gram atom. 32 gram of oxygen gas, that is molecule. So it is 1 gram molecule of oxygen gas. Let us move to the next topic. It is mole concept. Students, earlier I had explained you about the mole, some introduction. We know about the mole. Mole is also called the chemist dozen. Today we will see the relation of the mole with the other numbers. Actually, it is a link between the mass of the particles and in grams and the number of particles. Mass of the particles, that means mass of the elements, molecules, ion, electrons. In gram, it should be taken in gram and the number of particles. It will be clear with this. 1 gram atomic mass or 1 gram molecular mass of a substance is equal to 1 mole of that substance. That means we will get 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles of that substance, and it is equal to 22.4 liter or 22.4 decimeter cube of the gas at STP. This volume is for gas. Let us see with an example. 16 gram of oxygen. This is the gram atomic mass of oxygen. It means 1 mole of oxygen. It means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of oxygen. 32 gram of oxygen gas. So it is 1 mole of oxygen gas. That means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of oxygen gas. As it is gas, so its volume is 22.4 liter. 44 gram of carbon dioxide. So it is 1 mole of carbon dioxide. 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of carbon dioxide, and 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 22.4 liter of carbon dioxide at STP. Here 6.022 into 10 to the power 23, it is called the Avogadro's number, which is represented as Na. That number was the Avogadro's number. Let us see the definition of Avogadro's number. It is the number of atoms, molecules, ions present in 1 mole of a substance. 1 mole of nitrogen, gram atomic mass 14 gram. So it has 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of nitrogen. There was one more term, 22.4 liter. Let us see what is 22.4 liter. 22.4 liter is the molar volume. Let us see what is molar volume. The volume occupied by 1 mole of a gas at STP. Once again, the volume occupied by 1 mole of a gas at STP, which is equal to 22.4 liter or 22.4 decimeter cube or 22,400 centimeter cube, is called molar volume, and it is at STP. Now students, you can think we come to know about the mole, but what is the use of mole? By finding the number of moles, we can find the number of particles in an atom, in a molecule, in an ion, the gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass, that is called the molar mass, or we can find the molar volume of that substances. So how can we find the moles? We can find the mole by simple unitary method. That means we can use the simple unitary method to find the mole, or here are some formula to find the mole. Number of moles is equal to given mass, that means the mass which is given in the question, and gram atomic mass in case of atom, or gram molecular mass or molar mass in case of molecule. Another way, number of moles, we can find given number of particles. This given number of particles will be given in the question, represented by n, and Avogadro's number. So dear students, we can find the moles by this formula or by simple unitary method. Let us use this formula or this unitary method. Let us find the number of moles of carbon dioxide which contain 8 gram of oxygen, and second question, methane in 0.8 gram of methane. Let us see, molar mass of oxygen is 32. So 1 mole of carbon dioxide contains 32 gram of oxygen. And what we have to find? We have to find the number of moles of carbon dioxide. 32 gram of oxygen is present in 1 mole of carbon dioxide. So 1 gram of oxygen will be present in 1 by 32, and 8 gram of oxygen will be present in 1 by 32 into 8, that is 0.25 mole of carbon dioxide. So by the use of unitary method, we have find the mole of carbon dioxide. Let us move to the second question. Methane, CH4. Here we have to find the number of moles of methane when methane is 0.8 gram. I am using the formula here. Molar mass of methane is 16 gram. Number of moles given mass by molar mass. Why I have used this formula? Because mass is given here. So we will use given mass by molar mass. After calculation 0.8, this is the given mass, and 16, it is the molar mass. So after calculation we will get 0.05 mole. So dear students, we use this formula and find the number of moles. And here I have given some questions to you for practice, and hope the things are clear. If you find any difficulty, then you will consult. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice study.